Hello guys, welcome back to your English class. Today I want to explain you the exercises from unit 16. So please open your book on page 33 and 34. In this unit we're going to check this unit 16 that it's called My Childhood. Objectives, giving alternatives and possibilities and polite questions. We have exercise 16.1. We have read this information about George and Fred and complete the chart below. Now we have at the end a chart about Fred and George. According with information that you have at the first part, you have to complete the table. Okay, now here we have the text. It says, my name is Fred and my brother's name is George. We are twins. When I was 1, I could walk. When I was 3, I could read, but I couldn't write. When I was 8, I could sing and dance. When I was 10, I could count to 1,000. When I was 12, I could play the violin. When I was 19, I couldn't drive a car, but I could ride a bike. When George was 1, he couldn't walk. When he was 3, he could read and he could also write. When he was 8, he could sing but he couldn't dance. When he was 10, he could count 100. When he was 12, he couldn't play the violin, but he could play the piano. When he was 19, he could drive a car, but he couldn't ride a bike. Now we are 40 years old, and I can swim and jump, but George can't. We have gray hair, and we both look as our father looked many years ago. Okay? Now, according with information, on the first part you have to complete. When George was 3 years old, he could or couldn't. Or when Fred was 3, he could or couldn't. 8 years old, 10 years old, 12 years old, and 19 years old. What did he or did he could do? Okay, now the main topic is could. We generally use could when we speak of a possibility. For example, Alberto could swim when he was 6 years old. I could jump easily when I was 12 years old, and when Alberto was 6 years old, he could swim. We use also could for permissions in the past or ask for something or favors in present. For example, the boys could go wherever they liked when they were on holiday last summer. Could you help me? Or could you close the door, please? We have exercise 16.3. Fill in the blanks using could or could. The idea is you have to complete the lines with could when you talk about an ability, or should when you recommend something. For example, Grace, you don't look well. I don't feel very good. I think I hurt my back. That's too bad. You see a doctor. Oh, I don't know, Zach. You help me to carry these groceries? Sure, I would like to. Grace, you get some rest. That's a good idea, Zach. Thanks. You hold my umbrella? Sure. I'm not sure if I drive home. Could you take me? Sure, let's go. Okay? The idea is you have to complete could. It talks about a permission or maybe a polite question, or should when you recommend something. Okay? Now the last part from your student's book. You have exercise 16.4. Rearrange the words to complete and write the appropriate sentence or questions. You have 7 questions. The idea is you have to order the words and write on the line the right way. Now pay attention. You have to be focused that you have to identify at first what is the correct tense. Is it positive, negative, or question? If you have a question mark, obviously it's a question. Or if you have couldn't, like this, it's negative. Or maybe could, in positive. Now, you have to check the first video when I explain you this exercise. Check it, okay? Now, what about your workbook? It's on page 85 and 86. You have to complete the first exercise. It says, exercise 16.1. Fill in the blanks with the words from the box. Irma and Mary are talking about the abilities that some famous people had. They are really excited. We have a dialogue between Irma and Mary, and the idea is you have to complete these words. We have act, dance, English, good, know, speak, and you have to complete the ideas or questions from their conversation. We have, did you, Einstein couldn't get good grades when he was a child? Really? Well, I could get really grades when I was a child. Did you know Judy Garland could when he was 16? Well, I couldn't act, but I could and play soccer when I was 16. And Sir Juana, she could French when she was 12. Wow, I could write, but I couldn't speak it when I was 12. Okay, now in the next page, page 86, we have write the letter in parentheses to match both columns correctly. Now, in the first part, you have the beginning of the sentence, and then you have the complements on the letters. The idea is you have to match them. For example, we have, you spoke English when I passed driving tests. You couldn't study at university. Cesar sends a letter by internet. Karen could have money. I couldn't drive. You go to the party. She couldn't drive. If you take your medicine, I and my brothers could pass a test. Now we have the first part of the sentence. Now you have to match the right letter in the brackets. Is it A, C, G, H, B, etc, etc. And the last part, you have exercise 16.5. Make some sentences about tailors using could. It's really simple, this exercise. You have to add just could, and that's all. That's all. For example, we have Mr. Taylor verb speak 3 languages when he was 20. Mr. Taylor could speak 3 languages when he was 20. I just added the word could. Now, in this exercise, you have to add could. For example, Mr. Taylor could drink 1 liter of orange a day when he was 5, or Mrs. Taylor could swim 10 kilometers when she was 21. Okay? The idea is you have to use could. They are past actions. And that's all, guys. Don't forget to take the pictures from these exercises. Add your name, please, on your book pages. And that's all for me. Thanks for watching this video. I hope that you are okay. See you soon. Bye bye.